We used to live in a society where you could joke about things, but you can't do that anymore, especially in the VTubing space. All this craziness, though, it hits all sorts of levels of the entertainment space. We have a little bit of stuff in the VTubing world as well, which, Rev, you were talking about this before we got started. This is from Fillion, who give us a little background here.
Well, it involves Fillion. So there's this VTuber named Chacha who made a joke about a VTuber named Fillion, her friend, who hasn't streamed in a while. And a chatter asked, "Hey, where's Fillion?" And Chacha made a joke saying she's been deported by ICE. It made it very clear it was a joke, saying like she was like rounding up the ICE officers and she was going to like give them a spanking or something. It was obviously a joke, but people went nuts on Twitter, like, because Chacha quoted a clip of it, and every VTuber under the sun decided it's time to virtue signal. If you think like the entertainment industry and stuff like that is really woke, look at VTubers. It's like the most woke space that exists. Like if you have any belief to the right of Mao Zedong, like you are a fascist and you're going to get harassed and shunned. And everyone came out and was denouncing this Chacha person, calling her all sorts of things, saying, you know, F ICE. And people were even offering themselves as a replacement for her. Like if you're looking for, because she's Latina, they're like, I'm a Latina. If you need a new safe space and a new Latina VTuber, let me do it for you. Like the thing I did, because I made a video about this, I would search on some of these accounts saying like, hey, don't joke about ICE because people are dying. You never joke about violence. I would just search Kirk on their account.
Oh, wow.
And it would just explode with people like celebrating his death or telling people I'm going to Kirk you and like all these things. It's crazy.
All right, let's take a look to see what she actually said, because this must be horrible.
Is there any truth to your daughter being on hiatus because ICE sent her back to the Philippines? I wasn't going to talk about this at all. I shouldn't say anything, but the rumors are true. The rumors are true. ICE did knock down Fillion's door, and they did kidnap her and send her back to the Philippines. And I'm currently working with ICE at the moment to get her back. It's a work in progress.
He's gonna kill you for revealing this.
I know it's really embarrassing for her, but like, listen, it's a work in progress. I'm doing the best I can, okay? It's getting really complicated because I'm getting all of the ICE officers like in a row, and I'm threatening to spank them all with my chancla, but like, they keep saying, you know, do it with like a smile on their face. And I just feel like it's I don't know why. I just feel like it's a little counterintuitive. I don't think it's helping.
Wow.
That's it.
What a horrible person. By the way, 3.9 million views on the quote tweet of this. This original video over here with another million views here. It's like, this is the quote tweet here. I addressed the rumors about ICE yesterday concerning Fillion here. Wow. So this person, Chacha, has fairly good following, 152,000 followers over on X, streams over on Twitch on a regular basis. So this person is like been getting threats and stuff. Is that right?
That is correct.
Wow. Like, and people want to replace her.
Yeah. It's just nonstop virtue signaling. Everyone's using it as an opportunity to stand on their soapbox and denounce ICE. And like every single person doing this is a nobody. None of these people are like big VTubers. It's all like the bottom tier who do nothing but just tweet, don't even make content. And they're trying to use this as a chance to basically increase their whatever it is they do, which is not very much. But yeah.
Wow. Now they were asking her to apologize, apparently, huh? This is a big thing. And she actually did speak about this, though. Is that right?
That is correct. I just saw right before we went live here.
Okay. Well, this is 15 minutes long, and I don't want to
play like the first minute.
Okay. Let's go check it out.
Hi, Chacha, our blue eyes, white Latina streamer. What the frick you mean by that? Hi, Alana. What you guys do? I like your model. Thank you, Austin. You're cute. We talked about your Twitter cancellation. Okay. I knew I had to talk about it at some point. I guess we'll talk about it a little bit. Just a little bit. Emerald, my mods are like, what are you doing, Chacha? What are you doing? Ignore the haters. Okay. First and foremost, I'm not making an apology to Twitter.
That's all we need to know. That's all. Does she go into any further?
Yeah, she basically says, I'm not apologizing because I have nothing to apologize for. I didn't do anything wrong. And basically, she even said, she gave some like grace saying like, you know, if you're passionate about this stuff, that's okay, whatever. But like, I'm not going to apologize after doing nothing wrong. And these people are crazy. A lot of the people are just deranged, and people are also trying to blame her for what other people are saying in defense of her. Like she has to address the incels and the fascists who are coming to her defense. And no, she just refused, which is awesome. I'm very glad. I was nervous she might apologize. It always ends up happening, but not this time. So good on her.
This is something that a story we've seen time and time again, where you have the opportunity to bend the knee and apologize. And if she was to apologize, guess what? They're still going to think she's a horrible person, right? She's not going to win any of them over.
Absolutely.
And this is 100% the best course of action. Or just a giant middle finger and just say, fuck off, you know? That's great to see. And I think she will gain considerably more followers and fans because she's unapologetic about her stance on these things. And it's not like what she's saying is it was a joke, right? And these people, why would you, like, I was looking at the responses to this. People like, why would you joke about this? How dare you joke about this? Amazing to see. This makes me really fucking sad. Anything to stay relevant. And that's where they immediately go, says the person who has a fraction of the followers of this person here. So yeah, man, is this actually, and this is the other thing, is this actually true? What? Like, people legitimately can't, like, I have my daughter, she texts her friends, and I'm like, you need to understand that when you text, sarcasm is just out the window. My daughter's extremely sarcastic. And apparently on Twitter, that is also the case. Sarcasm is just totally lost in any sort of video format because people are such numbskulls and brain dead that they can't see through the obvious joke that she was making when it's like she said she was working with the ICE agents, and one by one, it's like, okay, or whatever. But
and she was gonna spank them or something. It's like, can you read the room? If someone was literally being deported and that was her friend, like, don't you think she'd be a little more serious about it? Like, obviously.
But yeah, with the sarcasm thing, never tweet sarcasm. And the problem is with me, it's like I have sarcasm, and it's like a part of my humor. I don't tweet anything sarcastic. They will believe it 100%, and they will never accept that it's sarcasm or a joke or whatever.
You see the post, the quote tweets of this, like, this grandstanding 150,000 followers, and instead of using your voice for good, you say dumb, tasteless shit like this. The VTubing space is, oh, here we go. All my links. Come look at me, sexy boy. All right, whatever. I am just, we have a lot of VTubers on the show. I think that the VTubers who show up there are great, right? But there's this, I don't understand, especially if people don't know your identity, right? Your IRL identity, why people are so quick to bow down to this insanity, right? This idea that you can't say this, you can't, well, fuck you. I can say whatever I want, especially if you have an avatar that reflects you. I don't know. Can you guys speak to that at all?
I feel like a lot of people just care a lot about what people think about them, even if they are just like VTubers that never show their face or anything. Like, they just care so much about what people think. And also, at the end of the day, like, these people, a lot of them in the VTuber space are just very, very, very left-leaning like psychos, a lot of them honestly, and the concept of someone disagreeing with them, even trying to agree to disagree, just like cannot exist.
I actually talked about this recently where I think there's a massive disconnect between what a lot of VTubers think people want to hear and see versus what actual fans or potential audience members actually care about.
Well, there's
most
a
of them
huge
don't
difference.
care about any of this virtue signaling, and a lot of the VTubers who are outspoken about being a virtue signaler or super woke, they're not successful.
Well, think about VTubers in general, like the people who become VTubers most of the time, a lot of them, like they are, when they post these things, like look at who's in their comments. It's other VTubers that feel the same way as them. When it comes to VTuber fans, like they don't want to see these things. They don't care about these things. They just want to be
entertained.
They want to be entertained, but like that's why a lot of these VTubers are actually not successful. And the only people you'll see in their comments are other VTubers that are also not successful.
All they do is isolate a potential audience every time they speak.
Yeah.
Well, there's more. Are you familiar with the VTuber Powder? Have you ever heard of this VTuber? Well, they apparently had a tweet here just a short time ago. It says, "You should be upset with ICE." Here, this is 22 seconds long.
The only reason people should be upset with ICE is because they're not doing enough. They need to deport more people. They would have to deport like thousands of people every week in order to make a dent in the issues that we have right now.
Real and true.
It's not going to happen. So.
Found a new fan based.
Why does she look like Amelia?
I think that's kind of the idea.
Oh, okay.
I think it's on purpose.
Yeah, I think that's definitely on purpose. Well, there you go. A little bit of Amelia love here. The true star of the last week or so on the internet. It's been amazing to see. One of the best backfires ever. Do you know that if you subscribe, you won't go bald? Just kidding. You actually probably will.